Greetings and welcome all. My name is Ona Hawk and I am here with the sounds from DJ SeriousBlack. It's great to collab together here on Wanderlust TV for a True North live presentation that we call Ohm Revival. This is a space for you to explore your inner sound, voice, vibration as you flow into more freedom, abundance of space, balance, and wellness. We'll move a little bit more slowly than you may be used to on your mat. So please take your time to feel and to be here. We thank you for joining us to create this experience with us. We begin with a breath in and out through the nose. Maybe eyes wide open to take in space around you that supports you here in this practice. Maybe you move around a little bit to feel loose and relaxed, settled. And what you do is take your legs out long in front of you towards one edge of your mat. Feel free to use your hands to help adjust the flesh more underneath you for balance. Toes pointed up, feeling that length through the back of the legs, and maybe the inhales help to create more space between the parts of the spine for length from root to crown. We'll inhale and float the arms straight out in front of you, loose from the wrist, dangling fingers. Take another breath in. As you exhale, chin moves down to chest, and start your way down to reclining on your back on your mat. Separate the feet if you want to. Adjust hips and to ease the lower back. Relax shoulders down. You might spread the arms out to your side. Keep them close, or maybe move palms to touch somewhere on top of the body. Allow the earth beneath to hold you. Surrender to the force of gravity. It might help draw out from the back of you any tension, discomfort that lives there may leave. And a simple scan of the body from head to toe. From toe up to head. This is a place for us to explore our sound, our stillness, our power in the breath. Maybe the eyes are closed now. Let the senses bring into you the information that you are attracting. Again, each exhale gives you space and time to release for more rest. Helping to heal and regulate our nervous system. And from a state of rest, where might your practice let you travel to move beyond and be limitless? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in through the nose. Feel free to breathe out through the mouth. One more inhale and exhale that matches your energy here and now. With your next inhale, let that expansion, if your hands are on the body, float them up off. And with the exhale, down beside you. Be drawing arms a little closer in to you. And then let the feet move together. Legs long, move the toes. Maybe the ankles. And then finding the longest you can be. As you breathe in, we'll raise the arms up about 45 degrees. As you breathe out, chin to the chest, raising head off the mat. You might adjust shoulder blades a little closer together. Your next inhale will be power to rise up into a seat. You may use your hands beside you to assist. And exhale, float the palms down onto thighs. Take a breath in here to let the blood flow adjust from being reclined to now having the head be the highest point of you. We'll just bring the hands down to the mat beside us, shifting them a little deeper behind your seat, fingers pointed forward, pressing heel of the palm into the mat as you inhale and open heart, raising face up. And with your exhale, elbows may bend. You can relax back onto the upper part of your seat slightly. And inhale, arching the back, raising and lengthening as you look up. And exhale again, bend elbows, chin to chest, and relax. As you breathe in, we'll just press ourselves up straight, shoulders over hips, bending both knees, feet flat to the mat, and then shifting our seat back a little bit closer towards the back edge of the mat. Replacing those hands. We'll inhale and straighten the elbows so that the seat comes off the ground. Then raise up onto the toes, keeping your eyes on the knees, walking hands beside you as you breathe knees down to the mat gently. With toes curled under your seat, heels up and maybe a little closer together. We'll inhale, float arms straight out in front to shoulder height. Exhale, release palms onto thighs. Let the breath feed you. Let the sound be part of you. One more breath here in, and as you exhale, see if you can relax weight of your seat down a little deeper. Then your breath in will float arms straight out in front. And exhale them down right in front of the knees. Taking your knees and feet back, coming onto the tops of the feet. Into a table position. Take your time to meet your alignment here. And you'll notice abdomen moving out, full with breath, down towards mat. Exhale, you may bring the spine more neutral as navel comes in. Then we'll bring left hand out to the front of the mat and right foot to the back. As you breathe in, raise both of these limbs out, thinking of that line from fingertip all the way through shoulder, spine, and that leg back to toe. Take another breath in, and as you breathe out, bend your knee so toe points up towards ceiling as you bring that left arm behind, turning thumb up, and maybe bringing that foot into the hand. Otherwise, imagining an energetic connection. And inhale. And as you breathe out, we'll straighten both arms, arm out in front and leg back behind. With an exhale again, releasing hand and knee back down. And opposite side, right hand, left toe back. Inhale, rise. Staying soft as you grow in length. A breath in, and with your exhale, bending this knee, and arm coming back, turning thumb up, and you might press that foot into the hand as you engage that hand and knee on the ground a little more. Breath in, and exhale, release. Bring that arm straight back out, toe, leg long behind. Exhale again, floating hand and knee down. Breath in, look straight out in front. As you exhale, come back into a child pose. Resting maybe forehead down to the mat, arms relaxed, weight of the front of you connecting to the thighs. Relax the throat. The shoulders, the seat, and the feet. You'll breathe in now and raise the head and heart. And with an exhale, bend elbows out to the side and slide the body through, front of you meeting down to earth. As you inhale again, press up into a baby cobra. Maybe the energy is high here, or settled and at ease. And your next exhale will release you back down, resting chin or forehead. Relax the hips, the legs, and inhale again, rise up to a cobra. Maybe the shape changes, maybe just energy shifts. Again, with your next exhale, releasing back down. Now you can use your knees if you want to, or just a press up, curling toes underneath. We're shifting up into a plank. Breath. And a release. Then we'll inhale and lift the hips all the way up into a pyramid shape, an inverted V, finding the placement where your feet match, where heels can settle as close to the ground as possible. We'll then inhale, raise that left leg straight up behind. You can stay here or take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lower forearms down to the mat. And let the exhale all the way out with an inhale, raising back up. And we're gonna bring that foot back down. We'll raise opposite leg straight up. Again, you can stay or breathe out and release, forearms down. As you inhale again, raising up, long arms, and floating that foot down next to the other. Breathe in, raise up as high as you can onto the toes and look straight out towards the front edge of your mat. As you breathe out, bend elbows out to the side and float down and through. Tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up into your cobra. Breathe out here and find that width and space on your mat. Inhale. Next exhale, release back down. Again, coming up into plank posture. And with your next breath, hips back up into your pyramid. Then you'll walk the feet up for a standing fold at the top of your mat, allowing the upper body to dangle from the hips, settling and releasing energy that wants to and is ready to leave down lengths of the legs, out through feet, along the muscles of the spine, out through shoulders, down through the arms, fingertips, the top of the head, and chin to the chest as you inhale and rise slowly up into a stance, shoulders over hips, and moving a little more of the weight of you back into the heels, freeing up those toes, maybe even lift them up, settling them back down like one part at a time until tips touch. Inhale now, float hands to the front of your body, chin towards the chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Looking straight ahead now as you float arms out in front of you and up overhead. Palms meet and exhale, bend the elbows, bringing hands in front of heart. Pressing palms together as you inhale, bringing arms up overhead along with your eyes, shifting hips forward, and thumb and forefinger of each hand come together. With your next exhale, release arms with a little bend in the elbow, back and out to the sides of you. Breathe in and scoop all that energy from earth up over your head. Palms together. Exhale and bending elbows back in front of the heart with the hands. As you inhale, press into feet, straighten legs and arms out in front, and shift the hips back behind you as you bring ears between arms. And as you let the last bit of the exhale out, releasing down back into your fold, Bending knees a little bit, and we'll take a breath in as you motion like you're diving out in front of you, and exhale, bring those arms out to the side and back behind legs. We'll inhale and straighten legs, flatten the back. With that grip still behind the legs, as you exhale, take a deeper squat and relax chest to thighs, chin to chest, elbows out. Then releasing hands, bringing them in front of you into a pyramid shape with thumbs and index finger connected. Then pressing palms down in the direction of the earth. Inhale, maybe you straighten your legs. And then exhale, release from hips. And sliding hands to the sides of your feet. Inhale, we'll bend that left knee. Straighten that leg all the way back behind. And with your exhale, bring it down slowly with toes curled under, leaving the foot there. Inhale, look straight out in front and bend your front knee. And then exhale, slide that foot behind you back until you find the alignment that you want of front knee over ankle. Breath in. And breath out, we're gonna relax this knee down, come onto the tops of the foot and relax chest to the thigh. Hands here at the waist. Press into that front foot as you inhale and bring shoulders up over hips. And use that exhale to draw lowest rib in. We'll inhale and bring the arms all the way out in front, long and up overhead. Turn the palms out and exhale. Draw arms out to the side of you, all the way around and down to where palms face forward. Inhale and look straight ahead, bringing arms out in front. And exhale, them down next to that front foot. Here, we'll curl that toe of the foot behind and inhale, raise up into the high lunge. Breathe out. Now you'll bring left hand to the inside of that right foot. As you inhale, take a reverse twist out, looking over to your right side. Breathe in and look up at that hand towards the sky. And breathe out, follow with your eyes as you bring hand back down. Opposite arm, other side, we'll inhale and bring it out and up. Inhale, look up. And as you breathe out, you'll bring that back foot flat at a slight angle. Looking down at the mat towards that hand on ground. And as you inhale, rise up into a warrior two. Breath and stability. Then you'll breathe in and straighten that front leg. Shift hips back behind as you reach out with that right arm. And bring that hand down to the inside of the leg in front. That other arm all the way up. Maybe you twist the head again to look at it. And as you breathe out, looking down towards mat again. Inhale and rise up. And maybe you bend that front knee slightly as you come onto toe of the foot behind, bringing that back arm out in front. Palms might come in towards heart. And you can take a step, maybe a slide, and then slowly tilt the upper body as you lift the foot up behind into warrior three. As you inhale, send those arms straight out. And then breathe out. With your inhale, you'll bend that back knee as you rise up. And then exhale, hands in front of heart, foot back down to the mat. Breath in and ease it out. With your inhale, send those arms straight back up overhead. Shift hips forward, thumb and forefinger together. And with an exhale, draw arms out and shoulders back for openness of heart. Inhale, scooping that energy up overhead again, looking straight ahead, palms meet. Exhale them down in front of heart again. Inhale, press the palms together as you reach out, hips behind, and send ears down into this L shape between arms. And exhale, arms all the way down to the mat. You'll bend the knees a little bit and breathe in as you send arms out in front again. Palms out as you bring arms long behind and scoop them behind legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend elbows, exaggerate this squat, chin to chest. Then release hands and we'll do the pyramid shape with them again as you get that flexion in the wrists, even if hands don't touch the mat. Breath in, maybe lengthen the legs, and exhale, settle into this fold here. Sliding hands out to the sides of the feet. Bending right knee, toe up in the air, straightening that leg before you exhale. Maybe a little bend in that front knee can assist lowering it more gently. Inhale, keeping that toe where it is behind at first as you bend front knee. Exhale, slide that foot back. Breath in. As you exhale, settle knee down to mat, coming on top of the foot. And inhale, relax chest onto the thigh. And then hands to the hips. We'll breathe in and raise the chest, shoulders up. Breathe out. Inhale, the arms come out in front and they meet as they come up overhead. Along with the eyes raising up, palms turn out. Breathe out, scoop those arms out to your side, and then palms face forward once they either touch or hover over the mat, under shoulders. Breathe in, looking straight ahead, float those arms out in front again, and exhale them down next to the foot. We'll curl the toe up and lift the knee off the mat. And first, right hand to the inside of that left foot. We'll breathe in and bring left arm out to your left side and up overhead for that reverse twist. Breath in. And exhale, follow with the eyes as you bring it back down. And then opposite side, bringing foot flat. So you breathe in, arm out, and up overhead. Take a nice stretch through from fingertip of one hand to the other, and exhale, bringing it back down. You can scoop that arm back behind you, bring the left arm out in front, and we'll inhale and bring the shoulders over the hips into warrior two. Check in with that knee in front of you and pressing into the outside of the foot behind. Inhale, straightening the front leg and then reaching out with that arm in front of you. And exhale, releasing it down to the mat, taking a look out to the side of you. Maybe you look up. And exhale, looking all the way back down to the hand on the mat. Rise up and rebend that knee as you breathe out, bringing hand behind to meet hand in front, drawing it in, and then curling onto the toe of the foot behind, sliding that foot up, and then taking that lift off with the foot behind as you lower the chest. Breath. With your inhale, arms go out in front. Bend that knee and bring it up towards the shoulder on that side. As you rise and then exhale, foot lowers, hands back at your center. Breath. As you exhale, you're gonna release the hands slowly down in front of you and out to the sides. Take that air in. And with your exhale, we'll float down into a fold. Maybe you swivel from the waist. Hands down to the mat. You're gonna separate the toes a little bit, maybe the big toes, maybe by bringing the heels closer together. Inhale up onto the toes and exhale the knees out to the side. And then finding where you can place the hands flat. You'll inhale and with straight arms, raise up by straightening the knees and just bringing them to touch the back of the arms. Now, if crow is in your practice, you may shift forward slightly just to see if the toes lift off the ground. Finding your variation here, even if it's leaving the feet on the ground. Slowly bringing them back to meet the mat if they've come off. And here you'll bring the knees together and then sit down with your seat close to the heels. You can walk the hands slightly behind you to release your seat on the mat, and we'll stretch the legs out in front. Now, we'll close with a twist by bringing that left knee bent slightly. The right leg is gonna come and scoop so that that foot comes around the outside of that knee and thigh. Take a breath in, raising right arm out in front. As you exhale, bring that elbow to scoop around that front part of the leg and take that twist over to your left side. You can bring that left hand behind you to help adjust shoulders so they stay even. Then inhale, you may raise that arm straight out back behind and bend it at the elbow, palm faced out to your left. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're gonna twist your head over your front shoulder. And then inhale, swivel that head back to the center. And exhale, look over your shoulder behind. Breath in, look straight over your center. Straighten that arm and release it back down to the mat. Looking out in front of you, you'll release that arm and meet with the other. Bringing hands down, or maybe assisting the legs apart. Bringing feet together, knees together, bent in front of the chest. Take a breath in and exhale. And then off. That right knee foot can stay right where it is, and you'll scoop that left foot over to the right side of the mat and draw that front foot around to the outside of that knee. Breath in with your left arm out in front and exhale. Wrap it around in that embrace and that arm coming back behind. Again, you can choose to stay here with it grounded or raise it up. And as you breathe out, bend at the elbow. Inhale. And exhale, take that twist with the head out over shoulder in front. Breath in, swivel head along with the eyes back over your center. And exhale, head looks over shoulder behind. And breath in, looking over your right side, straightening that arm back out and down to the mat. Inhale, releasing that front arm and meeting with the arm from behind, back down to mat. We'll undo the legs, bringing them back to a position where the legs are long out in front and palms rested on the thighs. Breath in and release. And you can use your hands beside you or stretch them out in front. Chin to the chest. Take your time and your own way. Back down to back of the body, resting on earth. Feel free Feel connected. Let the vibrations lull you and guide you into the most comfortable way to be here as you return to rest, to your breath and your being. Stillness is not a requirement. If movement here calls you to feel more yourself, more a part of this space, to seal in what you received, what you released. Take 3 deep breaths. Come from the deepest part, the most sacred part of you. Let your inner voice meet this sound that has guided us. And then come up into a seat in whatever way is your own. Maybe rolling over onto one side and pressing yourself up, activating the core again, perhaps with a little more assistance. Top of your seat, let it take any form that is a true state and seat of ease. Turning palms to face up wherever the back of the hand rests on you, beside you. These fortune bowls that the hands form may hold key and know, raising them up maybe to heart level and then moving the palms together to meet at your center. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let the weight of the head go down in front of you. Sense an energetic connection between heart, hands, and head. Deep breath in. And open the mouth and sigh the exhale out. hear and see you here and us here. With this and with all this, I thank you. And I thank DJ SeriousBlack, Wanderlust TV, all who create this community of bliss.